Hello everyone, Jai Hind. Welcome to Manoeuvre Education, and today we will discuss the weekly current affairs, the world this week, second week of March 2022. Before we going to start, I want to discuss that if you are preparing for MAH, B.ed, CET and many more, and if you are targeting the top B.ed colleges, so don't worry, batches launched by the Manoeuvre Education, where you can get the live classroom coaching, books and many more shortcut tricks for your exams and many more doubt solving session where you can solve your doubts with the help of the faculty members. And you can also get the recorded videos for your future. You can also get the topic wise test, mock test, and you can also get the WhatsApp group where you can solve your queries and doubts with the help of the faculty members in this kind of the groups. You can also get the 10,000 plus question for your practice, and you can also get the mentorship program with the help of the examination mentor. And if you are looking for the classroom coaching at the Mumbai, so we have a 3 center at Dadar, Borivali and the Vasai, so you can visit our center also. So what are you waiting for, guys? Book your seat now and call on 8828581455. You can also visit our website, which is called manoeuvreeducation.com/B.ed entrance. Which country has been recently added to the grey list of Financial Action Task Force? Belarus, Russia, UAE, Ukraine. So correct answer is the UAE, United Arab Emirates. So FATF, it stands for the Financial Action Task Force. Paris based Financial Action Task Force has added the UAE in its grey list. It is the list of 23 countries of increased monitoring, including fellow Middle East nations Jordan, Syria and Yemen. United Arab Emirates has recently established a corporate registry and signed extradition agreement with other nations. We can say that Pakistan has been retained in the grey list of our FATF. Okay, let us move on the next one. What is the name of India's indigenous automatic train protection system? Shakti, Kavach, Veera, Brahma. Okay, there are the 4 options over here. We can say that the correct answer is the Kavach. Okay, if I talk about the description, so Kavach is the indigenously developed automatic train protection system which was recently tested on South Central Railway. Okay, you have to observe over here regarding this picture, Bharat Ka Kavach. Okay, as per the union budget, the system is scheduled for complete rollout on 2000 km in 2022 to 23. It is India's own automatic protection system in development since 2012 under the name Train Collision Avoidance System, which said that TCAS, which got renamed to the Kavach. Okay, let us move on the next one. SLINEX. SLINEX is a bilateral maritime exercise between India and which of the following countries? So there are the 4 options over here: Oman, Singapore, Sri Lanka and Japan. So correct answer is the Japan. If I talk about the description, you can observe the figure over here, a photo over here. Okay, the 9th edition of India Sri Lanka bilateral maritime exercise SLINEX, Sri Lanka and India naval exercise has commenced at the Visakhapatnam from 7th March to the 10th March 2022. Okay, the exercise is conducted in 2 phases: the harbor phase at the Visakhapatnam, followed by the sea phase in the Bay of Bengal. And Indian Navy is represented by the INS Kirch, a guided missile corvette, INS Jyoti, a fleet support tanker, advanced light helicopter, Sikking and Chetak helicopters, Dornier maritime patrol aircraft. You can remember this particular informations. Okay, let us move on the next one. The Prime Minister recently inaugurated the metro project of which of the following city? Mysore, Pune, Coimbatore or Trivandrum. Okay, so correct answer is the Pune. You can observe the photo over. The Pune metro project has been undertaken of MAH Metro of SPV, stands for the Special Purpose Vehicle of Government of India and the Government of Maharashtra. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the 12-kilometer stretch of the total 32.2 km Pune Metro Rail project. We can also observe that the total cost of the project is over 11,400 crore rupees. Okay, so it includes automatic fare, we can say collection system with a combination of smart cards and the computerized paper tickets. Okay, let us move on the next one. Which country has recently tested reconnaissance satellite system? North Korea, Ukraine, Russia or UAE? So correct answer is the North Korea. So North Korea said that it conducted the test for this particular satellite system, which is said that the spy satellite system, after the regional military authorities reported the launch of ballistic missiles from the country. Okay, so you can also give the answer, what is the difference between the ballistic and the cruise missile. Okay, you have to mention in the comment section. It was the second and such launch in a week to test satellite equipment, and the ninth missile launched this year. It was condemned by the United States, USA, South Korea and the Japan. Okay, you have to remember this. Let us move on the next one. Yes, he is a supreme leader of the North Korea. Clear? Okay. Which state and UT has inaugurated the school health clinics? SHC, school health clinics. Odisha, Gujarat, New Delhi or Rajasthan. So correct answer is the New Delhi. The Delhi government has recently inaugurated individual health clinics in 20 government schools. They were inaugurated by the Deputy Chief Minister and Educational Minister Manish Sisodia. The clinics will provide routine health checkups as well as the counseling to the ensure the children physical health as well as the mental health, okay, for the well-being. Clear? Let us move on the next one. What is the objective of the Samarth? You have to remember this info. Initiative launched by the MSME ministry, and you have to also mention regarding the MSME in the comment section. Okay, you can give the answer regarding the MSME. What is the full form of the MSME? Clear? So there are the four options over here: women entrepreneurships, value addition, support for marketing, portal for GST. So correct answer is the women entrepreneurship. Okay, the Union MSME Ministry recently launched Samarth, a special entrepreneurship promotion drive for the women. Under Samarth, 20% seats in free skill development program, we can say, and schemes of the ministry will be allocated for aspiring and existing women entrepreneurs. Okay, let us move on the next one. Which country is the largest crude oil producer in the world as of 2022? Russia, US, Saudi Arabia or Iran? So if I talk about these now scenario regarding this Russia and the Ukraine conflict, okay, so Russia is the second largest crude oil producer country. Okay, so here we have to give the first rank regarding the crude oil producer in the world. Okay, so if I talk about this answer, so correct answer is the USA. Okay, so Russia is the second largest crude oil producer in the world, only behind the United States of America. Russia produces close to 11 million barrels per day of crude oil. About half of Russia's exported oil, 2.5 MN barrels per day, is shipped to European countries. We can also observe nearly one-third of it arrives in Europe via the Druzhba pipeline through the Belarus. Okay, if I talk about this map, there is a Russia, there is a Ukraine and there is a Belarus. ठीक है, so यहाँ पर है बेलारूस, यूक्रेन और रशिया. तो यहाँ पर रशिया जो है वो सेकंड लार्जेस्ट कंट्री के अंदर आता है. ठीक है, और यहाँ पर जो बेलारूस है उसके बीच में भी रशिया का रिलेशन रहता है. इज इट क्लियर? सो रिसेंटली द यूके प्रपोज दैट द G7 nations impose limits on the Russian oil and gas imports. Okay, let us move on the next one. If I talk about the relation between the Russia and the USA, so now as per the recent news, USA ban the import, okay, USA ban the import of crude oil from the Russia. Okay, so you can remember this thing because USA hurt the Russian economy and USA want to stop the conflict between the Russia and Ukraine. Okay, let us move on the next one. You can see the flag of the USA. India signed MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, with which countries to implement the BBIN Motor Vehicles Agreement? Bhutan, Nepal. Okay, so you have to observe the question. B, it may be Bhutan, B, it may be Bangladesh, it may be both. Okay, so B, Bhutan, Bangladesh, India or Nepal. Okay, so correct answer is the Bangladesh and Nepal. Okay, so correct answer is the Bangladesh and Nepal. So if I talk about this BBIN, okay, so India, Bangladesh, Nepal finalized an enabling memorandum of understanding for implementing the Bangladesh, Bhutan, India and the Nepal Motor Vehicles Agreement, which said that the MVA. Okay, you have to remember this thing. Bhutan participated in the meeting as an observer. The MOU was finalized pending rectification of the MVA by the Bhutan. BBIN aims to boost the regional trade and the connectivity. Okay, let us move on the next one. You can observe the figure. There is India, okay, and there is Bangladesh, and other than the Bhutan and the Nepal. Let us move on the next one. What is the PARAM Ganga, which was seen in the news recently? COVID vaccine, Ganga rejuvenation scheme, and supercomputer and cryptocurrency. So correct answer is the supercomputer. You can observe the figure. The National Supercomputing Mission NSM has developed Param Ganga at supercomputer at the IIT Roorkee with a supercomputing capacity of 1.66 petaflops. Okay, so NSM is driven jointly by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, MAH, and the Department of Science and Technology stands for the DST, and implemented by Center for Development of Advanced Computing CDAC and the Indian Institute of Science. It stands for the IISc Bangalore. Okay, let us move on the next one. National Land Monetization Corporation, it stands for the NLMC, functions under the administrative jurisdiction of which of the following country? Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of MSME, Ministry of the Home Affairs. Okay, so if I talk about the Ministry of Finance, so correct answer is the Ministry of Finance. And if I talk about the description, so it's said that the Union Cabinet approved the setting up of the National Land Monetization Corporation NLMC to monetize surplus land and building assets of central public sector enterprise CPSEs, okay, and author government agencies. NLMC will be fully owned by the center under the administrative jurisdiction of the Finance Ministry. It will have initially authorized share capital of rupees 5,000 crore and paid up the share capital of 150 crore rupees. Okay, let us move on the next one. You can observe this photo. European Organization of Nuclear Research-CERN has recently suspended the observer status of which of the following country? USA, Russia, Ukraine or Belarus. So correct answer is the Russia. As per a new report by independent consulting firm Oxford Economics, YouTube's creator ecosystem contributed over the 68,000 rupees, okay, crore to the Indian GDP. YouTube supported 6,83,900 full-time equivalent jobs in India 2020. It also shared that the number of channels on YouTube in India with over 1 lakh subscribers and 40,000 at the creators' presence on the platform can help them explore multiple revenue streams through brand partnerships, live performance and the many more. Okay, let us move on the next one. Yes, you can observe this thing. Where is the WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicine WHO GCTM established in India? So correct answer is the Jamnagar. The Union Cabinet has approved the establishment of the WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicine WHO GCTM in Jamnagar, Gujarat under the Ministry of Ayush. A host country agreement was signed between the Government of India and the World Health Organization WHO. This would be the first and only global outposted center for the traditional medicine across the world. Okay, so गुजरात के अंदर एक जामनगर डिस्ट्रिक्ट है. सो देर इज़ अ गुजरात एंड देर इज़ अ जामनगर. तो गुजरात के अंदर एक जामनगर डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, वहाँ पर ये सारी चीज़ें हुई है. इज इट क्लियर? लेट अस मूव ऑन द नेक्स्ट वन. व्हाट इज द थीम ऑफ द नेशनल यूथ पार्लियामेंट फेस्टिवल 2022? ओके, सो उसकी थीम क्या थी? बी द वॉइस ऑफ न्यू इंडिया एंड फाइंड सॉल्यूशंस एंड कंट्रीब्यूट टू पॉलिसी, वॉइस ऑफ यूथ मैटर्स, ई गवर्नेंस एंड यूज ऑफ ICT, participation of women in the parliament. So correct answer is the be the voice of new India and find solutions and contribute to the policy. So the inaugural session of the national round of the third edition of National Youth Parliament Festival NYPF 2022 has recently held. Support and Youth Affairs Minister Anurag Thakur addressed the session. The theme of this year National Youth Parliament Festival is Be the Voice of the New India and Find Solutions and Contribute to the Policy. The event is organized to hear the voice of the youth who will join various careers in the upcoming years. Okay, let us move on the next one. Which of the following country recently elected its first ever female president? Hungary, Slovakia, Serbia or Austria? So correct answer is the Hungary. Okay, so Hungarian parliament has elected Katalin Novak, a close ally of Prime Minister Viktor Orban, as the European Union's Novak member's first ever female president. Novak, who was recently served as the Minister for Family Policy, portrayed her election as a victory for women. She was elected to the mostly ceremonial role by 137 votes to the 51 in the parliament dominated by the Orban's right-wing Fidesz party, ahead of the opposition challenger Peter Rona, an economist. Okay, you can remember this info. If you are preparing for MAH, B.ed, CET and many more, and if you are targeting the top B.ed colleges, so don't worry, batches launched by the Manoeuvre Education, where you can get the live classroom coaching, books and many more shortcut tricks for your exams and many more doubt solving session where you can solve your doubts with the help of the faculty members. And you can also get the recorded videos for your future. You can also get the topic wise test, mock test, and you can also get the WhatsApp group where you can solve your queries and doubts with the help of the faculty members in this kind of the groups. You can also get the 10,000 plus question for your practice, and you can also get the mentorship program with the help of the examination mentor. And if you are looking for the classroom coaching at the Mumbai, so we have a 3 center at Dadar, Borivali and the Vasai, so you can visit our center also. So what are you waiting for, guys? Book your seat now and call on 8828581455. You can also visit our website, which is called manoeuvreeducation.com/B.ed entrance. Thank you. Jai Hind. Bye bye. Take care.